You know what these are? Show you again. It's the blueberries. Was looking at something the other day, and they asked you, what are some healthy foods that seniors should eat, or what healthy foods seniors should incorporate? And or things that we need to do more of and less of this. And it made me think about these wonderful blueberries. I'm going to show you a little bit closer. I don't know if you know about, if you can see the blueberries, but this is a blueberry. Plump and juicy. And one of the reasons I kind of threw out the blueberry, because we talk about living well, eating well, and incorporating things in our lives that are really going to work for us. And I just had to throw out the blueberry. I mean, we all want to live sensational, but sometimes, realistically, we're going to have to change what we're doing. I mean, or incorporate more of and less of. And one of the things that if you haven't been doing, start looking at this blueberry. Start looking at them. Start thinking about how you could have fresh blueberries, frozen blueberries. I mean, let me just tell you about some of the health benefits and how it benefits you as a senior. I mean, it has a lot of recovery, has a lot of things you could do. But just quickly, I just want to give you a quick rundown on this daggone blueberry. Now, first thing, I guess I should educate you. Blueberry comes from a shrub. Little bush that comes in the, and blueberry is considered a superfood for various different reasons, which I'll touch some of them. But basically, there are two types of blueberries. There's a bush blueberry, and there's a low bush blueberry. High bush blueberries are mainly those that are varieties that we grow in the United States. So if you're from somewhere else, you probably don't even know what that is. The low bush ones are what we call wild blueberries, and they are typically smaller and richer in antioxidants. So it is better to get the low bush wild blueberries than you can get them. Unfortunately, these are not them. Okay, whatever. Okay, now for seniors, we talk about antioxidants. We talk about things that we need to fight free radicals in our system. But two of the things I want to really talk about, and it is blueberries reduce DNA damage, which helps protect against aging and cancer. You get creams and lotions and powder and all this stuff that you put on your face and stuff. We got to concentrate on what's going on in our system, what we're eating, what's going on. Those are going to be some of the things we really kind of need to focus on. Yes, it's great. Yes, you have a whole lot of stuff out there, but we need to start internalizing. And you need to do it sooner than later because, again, it helps protect with your DNA damage. And you can't stop it. You're going to get DNA damage no matter what you do. You can wear the big hats. You can wear all of those things. You're going to get but we can help to protect against it. We can help better ourselves, slow the process, so to speak, by having some of this stuff. And the blueberry is one of them that we can incorporate. And I talked about the free radicals. It basically neutralizes the free radicals to help reduce the damage from aging. I don't know if they have blueberry cream, but anyhow, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. And you also, if you're having problems with your cholesterol, because sometimes it seems as we age, the more what we used to eat didn't seem to affect us, but now, I don't know, our body's different, we're changing. But this also helps with protecting you against your LDL, your bad cholesterol, and you might want to incorporate that too. How about blood pressure? Not related to age, but a lot of people have high blood pressure. And it seems like as we get older again, things just happen. Our blood pressure increases. I don't know whether it's more stress in our lives or whatever, or the food we're eating, but it helps reduce that. Now, not by itself. I'm not saying, okay, I can eat all the junk food in the world, I can do whatever, and I'm going to be fine. I'll just incorporate blueberry. But you got to be different. You got to think different. And blueberry also, another one of the benefits, what? So many people are afraid of getting dementia or Alzheimer's, and they're doing whatever they can. They take doing the puzzles, they're doing different things. But we need to eat things that's going to improve our brain function and improve our memory. The blueberry is one of them. We can use this blueberry, again, simple blueberry. I'm trying to make sure they don't fall all over the computer or all over my thing. These beautiful blueberries. Again, you could add these in smoothies for the morning. You could add blueberries to your cereal. Blueberry muffins, blueberry pancakes, blueberry waffles, put on top of different things. Again, the purer the better, because when I mentioned other stuff like the pancakes, but that also adds a little bit more carbs, and that's a whole lot of other things. I also want to mention about helps with if diabetes. There's something in here that decreases your risk of diabetes if you eat a lot of blueberries. Just going to throw it out there. I don't think it's called, again, by itself, but you want to incorporate. Another thing is women, this is for women, men, sorry, urinary tract infections. We all hear about the wonderful cranberry, but the blueberry is related to the cranberry, and it also helps against urinary tract infections. It has antibacterial things that protect against E. coli, which I mentioned something else about E. coli protecting your bladder and protecting against the bacteria in your bladder. So I want to just encourage you to start adding this. And as a senior, I mean, there's so many healthy foods, but we want to be as pure as natural. So I wanted to tell you more about the blueberry. Again, how do I use the blueberry? I usually use it in my smoothie. I throw it in with my almond milk and all the other good stuff, sometimes with spinach, my protein powder, and I drink it in the morning. But I'm not a blueberry pancake girl. I may use some granola, and I may throw some blueberries on top of my granola along with the cranberries and, other stuff. But you want to start looking out there and thinking about it, trying. I usually say other berries, but right now we're just talking about blueberries because it is a superfood, and you want to start incorporating more superfood in your life and in our diets, and really thinking a little bit different. Because I know I really started thinking about it because this lady threw it out on Facebook, and she said, seniors, this was the big question, seniors, what do you eat? And I said to myself, well, don't we seniors eat the same thing? When we become seniors and we stop eating hamburgers, we stop eating. What are you looking for? Was my question. But I thought about it, and I really thought about it, and I said maybe the question is, seniors, what do you eat? What do you eat that's making you a better person? What are you making to help you age gracefully? What are you doing to make you healthy? What are you doing that's making you great? And then that's how I looked at it, and I said, that's what the question is. She talking about walnuts? Is she talking about almonds? She talking about the olives? She talking about these wonderful blueberries, fresh fruit? Is she talking about naturals? What are we as seniors eating that's making us sharper, brighter, fun, giving us more energy? What are we doing? What are we incorporating that's going to make a difference in our lives? I think that was the question she asked on Facebook. But that was not how it was phrased. But this is how it made me start thinking about it. My mind going. I thought about it, and I said, you know what? Seniors probably do need to really start thinking about eating. We cannot, like one of my friends told me, we cannot eat the same thing we ate when we were 30. Some of us can't eat the same thing we ate when we were 40. We're slower. We don't burn as much energy. Some of us have other diseases, chronic diseases, somewhere over time from all that crap we ate in our 20s and our 30s. We have to think different. What are you eating? And I'm just going to throw it out there. I know I talk a lot about eating because aging and aging well and being healthy has a lot to do with what we incorporate. So I may every once in a while throw out some superfoods and talk about some foods you incorporate, how to do it and stuff like that. I mean, not the main focus, but if you can't move, you can't travel, you can't go to the senior citizen center, you can't go out and vote, you can't ride a book, you can't do all these wonderful things I think we all should do in our second time around. So please start thinking about incorporating some healthy foods, some great foods, some superfoods, some things like blueberry. Think about how you can use it. Look up blueberry recipes. But also remember, as you're incorporating blueberries, don't incorporate blueberries that add a lot of sugar and salt and fats and gluten. Try to keep it as simple as possible because, again, what we used to do, we can no longer do. But we can still do things better if we do it simply. Doesn't mean that you can't have blueberry ice cream and ice cream with blueberries on top. Be creative. Think of wonderful. Some people even add it to their salads and add a nice fresh pop of blueberries in their salads to incorporate that in their healthy diet, as opposed to breakfast or whatever. Whatever works for you. I just say again, I want to show you. Think about this blueberry and this. I'm trying so. Oh, I'm trying so hard. It just had to fall out. It just had to fall out. Anyhow, just telling you more about. Let me see if I can get this. Tell you about these blueberries. Anyhow, things to incorporate. Look forward to it. We're going to be going. Please like and subscribe if you find value in this. Share it with your friends. Give me some comments if you want me to talk about some other things or you want to make some corrections. Again, like and follow, and I thank you for dropping in.